So, well, isn't life full of surprises? And isn't life short? So many things happen um, in the life of a person in this world. You know, depending on how you live your life and if you serve the Most High or not. You know, if you decided to, serve the world or serve the Most High, that's the question. You know, this is something that we should all ask ourselves every day. Every day is a gift. Every day you wake up is a chance that the Most High is giving you to realize, and to remind you that He is in control, not yourself, not this world, not even the devil himself. It is the Most High who is in control of everything in this world. Even if they say, even the scriptures say that the current ruler of this world is the devil, the system, and everything that happens is part. So, even if this entire world and this current system that this world is placed under is currently being controlled by the devil, but this is not going to change the fact that the Most High is still in control of the entire universe, that He still controls the game. Even if He just lets a little sliver part just so that prophecy may be fulfilled, that there are many things that the devil is doing in this world right now. And the only reason why the devil is controlling the system is simply because it was written that he would do it. The Most High is the ultimate architect. Even if the devil or the people of this world think that their life, that their kingdoms and their empires and their nations will always exist. All these great major countries we see today building these entire armies, building these nuclear weapons. North Korea, China, Russia, America, Europe, certain countries of the continent of Africa, and many other places, India. All of these great, powerful nations that we see today with all their might and all their huge armies and all their nuclear weapons and all their, mega navies and all that. This is nothing compared to the power of the Most High and even to the power of the devil. Because it is clear that the Most High, who is the most powerful God in the entire universe, and the devil, who has power, but even the power the devil has will never come close to the power of the Creator. This is one thing that man tends to forget. There's one thing that mankind has completely decided to forget about, that the Most High is still in control of the entire game. We'll talk about what happened to Kobe Bryant. He's a famous American basketball player. I mean, this man influenced the sporting world in a major way. He influenced, because this man used to be a football, or how we say here in America, soccer fan. He all these great European soccer clubs, supported him and paid homage to him. It's amazing how this man has had, such a big influence in the sporting world. It's crazy, people posting, comments and tweeting, paying homage to this man who truly left an amazing legacy, and of course an amazing legacy according to the world standards, but not according to the gospel, nor the word of Yah, nor what the Most High asks us to do as His disciples, as His people. You see, this whole world currently is mourning. It's is saying many things about how great this man was and how he revolutionized and how he influenced the sporting world, not just basketball, but also others. I mean, even American football and international football as a whole. International football meaning how they call soccer here in America. This man had such a big influence on the sporting world, to a point where every athlete in the world are paying homage to him. Even political men, people comparing to the Some people even make the comparison to great men's, like you know, Martin Luther King. As a matter of fact, I gotta turn my notifications off because every time I'm making a video, there's always. Let me check this real quick. But I did turn the notification off. That's weird. How come I'm still receiving messages? So as I was saying, so this man has had such a gigantic influence on the global scale, especially in the sporting world. To see that his life simply ended like that in just a couple of seconds, it's crazy. It's just crazy, just like that, And it's just one thing to show you how life is short, how the life that we live in this world is nothing if we don't use it to benefit the work of the Most High. You may have all the riches and fame, all the money, all the praise of this world, but if you don't get your life straight with Yah, with the Most High, then all of this means nothing to the Most High. It means nothing to the Messiah. And what he did, sacrificing himself on that wood, on that tree for us, giving us a chance to receive salvation, calling upon his name, calling upon the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, or Jesus Christ, how the world calls it. It's just crazy how our lives can be short and we can simply just pass away like that in a very, in a very sad manner, knowing that he passed away with his daughter. They both perished in the flames of that crash, showing you just how short life is, and how if the Most High wants, he can simply end it like that. Or even when you decide to do something that's not in the right conditions, when you decide to make a contract with the wrong people, with the wrong entities, that the consequences can be very tragic for you at the end. It's a common theme. Hollywood, the music industry, the sports industry, the movie industry, every industries the major industries that are in America is controlled by this organization. There are always consequences when you decide to go and have fame and fortune, but yet you still lose your soul, you still lose your life in a very sad manner. I'm in a quick research, and of course I found many Bible verses that talk about if we lose our souls and that, So let me just go to Matthew 6:24. No one can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or he will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve Yah and money. The Bible talks about there's many examples in the Bible. You can find many Bible verses that talk about the fact that we always want fame and fortune. We always want money and things that, that will provide for our flesh and for our lives in this world. But do we think about our eternity? Here's the thing, do we even think about the Creator? Do we think about Yah? Do we think about our salvation and about the gospel? Not the Christian religious gospel, but the true gospel of Yeshua, the Messiah, whom the world calls Christ Jesus. It's crazy. Luke 12:33 says, this is what the Messiah said: sell your possessions and give it to the needy. Provide yourselves with money bags that do not grow old, with a treasure in the heavens that does not fail, where no thief approaches and no mouth destroys. Can we sell our possessions? Can we do that today as followers of the Messiah? Can we sell what we have? Can we make a sacrifice? Can we decide to place the Most High ahead of all our needs in this world? Sure, we're humans. We have to eat. We have to dress ourselves. We have to sleep. We have to, sleep. In a mattress. We have needs as humans. That's normal. The Most High is not against us needing money to live in this world, because the system has been built for us to work. We live in a system that has been built that way. Then the scriptures specifically tells us to obey the authorities, to obey the laws of the land where you are. As long as these laws don't go against the Most High, then you can obey the laws of a region, of a kingdom, of an empire, of a country. When you live in that region, you must abide by the laws of that land. The scriptures let us know that. Now, Matthew 19:21 says, Yeshua, or how they call him Jesus, said to him, "If you would be perfect, go sell what you possess and give it to the poor, and you will have a treasure in heaven. And come, follow me." That's what the Messiah is asking us to do. Can we make that step forward to make that sacrifice and sell our desires, sell our fleshly desires and the things that our heart desire? Because you know that if you decide to give away what you have, what you want, then you know that the Most High will give you 10 times better. What happened to Job? He sacrificed. He didn't necessarily voluntarily sell all that he had. The Most High, the devil came to the Most High and said, if you take away everything that Job has, he will reject you. He will insult you. He will spit in your face. I'm probably not quoting the exact words, but you get the idea. What happened? Job lost everything: his children, his money, his fame, his wealth. But yet he never rejected his faith in the Most High. He never rejected his faithfulness to the Creator, to Elohim, to Yahweh. He never doubted that the Most High would take him away off and would, basically bless him and would give him everything if he obeyed the Most High. I'm going to end here. I'm just going to read this last part, this last verse in this last book. 1 Timothy chapter 16, verse 17 to 19. As for the rich in this present age, charge them not to be anti, nor to set their hopes on the uncertainty of riches, but on Yah, who richly provides us with everything to enjoy, that are to do good, to be rich in good works, to be generous and ready to share, thus storing up treasures for themselves as a good foundation for the future, so that they may take hold of which is truly life. Can we think about it for a moment? Can we reflect on our lives, as believers in God and Yah, and as followers of Yeshua the Messiah? Are we going to think, or are we going to reflect on how, the Most High controls everything in this world, and he controls the system, even if the devil currently, for the sake of Bible prophecy, has a foothold on this current system we are in right now. But who controls the heavens and the earth right now? It's not him. It's still the Most High. He is still in control of the game. He is the architect, Everything that's happening today was already written before the foundations. The Most High already knew that these things would come to pass, and he knew that the devil would, at a certain point, have a certain amount of time of rulership in this world until his time is fulfilled. The time of the Gentiles who rule over the scattered tribes today are going to end, as well as the reign of the devil in this world. So the question is, are you living your life today to please your flesh and to store up for your treasures and your riches in this world? Or are you living a life preparing for the treasures and the riches that you will receive and eternity? That's the question. We should all think about it and reflect. Is it worth it to give ourselves, to sell ourselves, to have rich and fame in this world? Is it worth it? At what price? If a man sells his souls and loses everything when he passes away. I don't know. I don't know what happened during the final moments of this man. I don't know if he had a chance to get things right a few hours or a few minutes before his time came. That's between him and Yah. Wherever he is right now, wherever his spirit is dwelling right now. Whether if he is at peace or currently being tormented, that's between him, the devil, and Yah. The people who pass on have their story, and we may never know until the return of the Messiah. But you who are still among the living today, what are you preparing for the kingdom of heaven? Or what are you preparing for your demise and torment for eternity? That's the question. You reap what you sow. Or in other terms, you basically you get the results of what you did. If you didn't have a good grades, then there's going to be bad results. If you had bad grades, or depending on how you made your exam, on how you practice to get prepared for that exam, it will determine the final results. So question is, are you going to pass? Are you going to pass that test? Are you going to find yourself being tormented for eternity because of the fact that you decided to live a life sacrificing yourself for fame and riches, or for fame and things that you desired, among things that you desired so much that you even gave yourself away, and you even rejected the Most High, who could have given you 10 times more than that? That's the thing we should reflect on. We do not know what happened to those who passed, if they had a chance to repent or get things right in the final moments or not. But all we should do is to simply ask ourselves every day we wake up to thank the Most High first of all, and to always reflect on this new day and this chance that the Most High has given us to see a new day. Every day is a chance. Every day is a new opportunity for us to get things right. For us to make sure that we are clinging to the Most High. Make sure that we follow the Messiah, no matter what. Doesn't matter if the situation gets worse, because there's a time that has been already prophesied. There's a time where the Most High has already prepared himself to save you. There's a time that your sufferings will end. It doesn't mean that you will not go through trials and tribulations, because it's part of the battle. As a follower of the Messiah, it is part of our lives to always have trials and tribulations and have moments of droughts and tribulations. It's part of the battle, because this world will never love you. If you are for the Messiah, if you serve the Most High Yah, this world will not love you, because this world is not serving Yah. This world serves the devil. So if you are for the Most High, then expect this world to hate you, because if they hated our Messiah, then they will also hate you. If they persecuted the Messiah, Yeshua the Messiah, whom they call Jesus Christ, they will also persecute you, like the word says. Let us be strong as disciples of our Messiah. Let us be strong and of good courage, and be very determined to serve him no matter what. Because temptations will come, attacks will come, trials and tribulations will come. The Messiah said it himself that we will go through trials and tribulations. The question is, will we endure till the end? The Most High always pays the end, not the beginning. I think I'll stop here. Just wanted to make this video short, just for us to have this time of reflection, of us to ask ourselves, are we living our lives right with Yah? Are we living as a lukewarm religious person? Or are we living our lives as a fervent, as a strong follower of the Messiah, as a disciple of the Messiah? Shalom, everybody. Stay strong.